Hey guys, this is Tamara coming to you from my home. I just wanted to share with you guys some information that I saw in an interview probably about a year ago. It was on 2020. It was an interview that Barbara Walters did with some billionaires and their best kept secrets. And so one of the billionaires, his name was Tony Hsieh. He's actually the co-founder, well, the CEO of Zappos.com. It's an online shoe industry that's just blowing up. But anyway, just wanted to share some stuff with you on tips of how Tony said how he got to where he is today. So Tony Hsieh, basically he performed a social experiment. He revolutionized the way of running businesses today. And so he's an entrepreneur and he's a mastermind. Again, he's behind Zappos, the online shoe company, which is a $1.2 billion powerhouse business right now. So he got there from basically the guiding principle of great things will happen if you make employees happy. It's like a playground at the Zappos office. You'll see people bouncing balloons all around, balls, people dressed up like Spider-Man. You'll see whistles being blown. So it's not your traditional office. And you won't see any like the corporate kind of offices or anything like that. You'll see cubicles, and you'll actually see Tony sitting in the middle cubicle with his assistant sitting right next to him. So he said his employees are a little fun and a little weird. And basically, it's one of the company's core values is to create fun and a little weirdness. And they really recognize and celebrate each person's individuality, and they want for their true personality to shine in the workplace. So they'll be more productive. So early on, Tony's parents wanted him to get good grades and become a lawyer or a doctor. They wanted him to also learn how to play a musical instrument, but he didn't enjoy playing instruments, so Tony was a little mischievous. So what he would do is he'd record himself playing, and then early in the mornings while his parents were still in bed, he'd play it so they'd think that he was actually playing an instrument. But anyway, later on, at the age of 9, he showed an instinct for business. So he had this great idea of buying a bunch of worms, and then he would grow them eventually, and then he'd sell them, like have a worm farm and start a business. Well, after about 2 or 3 weeks, all the worms escaped, so that was down the drain, out the window. But anyway, later on when he got ready to go to college, his good grades got him accepted into all the top universities, and so he decided to go with his parents' choice, which was to Harvard. But when he got there, he didn't go to any classes, and lo and behold, he still got straight A's. And he said how he did it was he basically read the materials on his own, and he got some notes from some friends. And so he also took a Mandarin Chinese class, but get this, he spoke Mandarin Chinese, so that was an easy A. But again, he was just trying to glide through, just trying to make his parents happy. And so Tony actually didn't let basically going to college stop him from, the commerce world. And so what he did was actually one day he caught a subway train to one stop away, went to a McDonald's, bought some frozen McDonald's burgers, came back to campus, cooked them up, and basically sold them to his classmates, the students there. And he made about $5,000 or $10,000 just by doing that. And so after he graduated, he started an advertising website business called Link Exchange. He started from the basement of his home, and it grew quickly as well as Tony's unhappiness. He hated the culture, and the more that the business grew, the more that he became unhappy. And so what Tony ended up doing was he ended up selling the business for $265 million. And so you would think, okay, he's set, he don't have to do anything else. Well, someone came along and pitched him about an online shoe business. And so this is his quote, what he said. It sounded like the poster child of a bad internet business. He said he wasn't interested in shoes, and he still isn't interested in shoes. He said it was the most exciting business from a growth perspective, and he really liked the people. So he jumped on board as a CEO, and this time he said he'd build his company differently. He didn't want to repeat what he did in his previous company, where the company's culture just kind of went, downhill. So he said if he's going to be in an office, at least let it be in a place where he chooses and wants to be there with the people, where he's just not there from a business perspective of making money. So Tony was pretty much even keeled about making sure his employees are happy by offering them free food in the cafeteria. They have free full medical benefits. Yes, I said free full medical benefits. He even has a life coach there to help them reach their goals. So Fortune magazine also named Zappos as one of the top 10 places to work in America. And so the business world is starting now to take notice of it. You'll see employees from different companies, taking tours of Zappos, trying to see and find out, what's really going on there, what's making this business, so successful. And so it's really more than a place to work. It's a lifestyle. That's what Tony says. So most Zappos employees after work, they end up usually going to hang out with other Zappos employees, not because, they're being forced to, but it's because they actually want, love, and enjoy their coworkers and the culture. So in 2009, actually, Amazon bought the company for $1.2 billion, but Tony was asked to stay on as a CEO, and he agreed for a salary of only $36,000 a year. So this way, he said he'd make sure that it was he was only there basically for his happiness, not for the money. So that was his incentive for doing it that way. But he put Zappos' recipe for success in a book he wrote called Delivering Happiness, A Path to Profits. He went on to spread the word. He went on a tour. He got a bus and had it plastered all around it. And so he said his next big project is to deliver happiness to downtown Las Vegas. His vision is to revitalize the distressed downtown area into a high-tech hub, bringing in more jobs. So the ultimate definition of success to Tony is you could lose everything that you have and truly be okay with it. Your happiness isn't based on external factors. So Barbara had asked him if he lost everything, would he be okay? He said that'd be the ultimate challenge. So guys, just wanted to share that with you. Again, I love sharing things that I learn about. Sharing is caring. So if you've enjoyed or you enjoy the things that I share and you want to stay connected with me, click the link below. Go to http://blog.makemoneywithtam.com, http://blog.makemoneywithtam.com. Go there, put in your email address and subscribe, and we can stay connected. So see you on the next post. Peace.